Hello and welcome to my new YouTube video. In this video, I'll be summarizing a restart board art. So I recently finished this, and I would like to share a brief summary of restart board art. So for a, a, a broad overview of the subject, it discusses why there is a difference between traditional education and financial education. So, financial education is basically when you uh, study about the principles of money and how to manage them. And in your traditional education, you focus more on the concepts and subjects related to different fields and get an overview of all overall subjects and stuff available. So, for this financial education, the author emphasizes that there is a need to be focused on what are assets, what are liabilities, and how to invest, and other things like that. So he is giving an overview of like when he was a child, he had like two dads. One was educated but poor, and was not much educated but very rich. And both offered him different perspectives, which allowed him to learn from both of them. And he doesn't say that one is wrong or the other one is right. He just says that one makes more money and other one does not. So for that reason, in the book he explains about the lot of differences between the frame of mind and the mindset between like two different people bring. So he in a way is privileged for having two dads in a way to like he got the best of both worlds. But the main overview and theme of the book is to like education is good and other things are good, but you need to make money, and after you have made enough money you can maybe decide that okay, now I am independent, I don't need money, or maybe money doesn't matter. But you should not come to the conclusion before that, and most people get stuck in life over the fact that they cannot even begin. Here I have highlighted some stuff, so what I'll do is I'll try to read from it. And yes, so the love of money is the root of all evil, and the other dad said the lack of money is the root of all evil. So again, different perspectives on that. I can't afford it, and the other dad said, "How can I afford it? My brain gets stronger every day because I exercise. The stronger it gets, the more money I can make, and I can't afford it was a sign of mental laziness for him. Physical exercise increases your chance for health, and proper mental exercise increases your chance for wealth." A major theme of the book is also like spent and covered on the topic that you need to read books and fill your brain with educational literacy, literally financial education and financial literacy content, so that you have the knowledge base behind yourself to be able to implement the things. So one that thought that the rich should pay more in taxes, take care of those less fortunate. The other side, taxes punish those who produce and reward those who don't. One said study hard so you can find a good company to work for. The other recommended study hard so you can find a good company to buy. The reason I'm not rich is because I have you kids. The other said the reason I must be rich is because I have you kids. When it comes to money, play it safe. Don't take risks. The other said learn to manage risks. Our home is our largest investment and our greatest asset. The other believe my house is a liability, and if your house is your largest investment, you're in trouble. Uh, One dad struggled to save a few dollars, the other created investments. One dad taught me how to write an impressive resume so I can find a good job. The other taught me how to write strong business and financial plans so I can create jobs. I'm a rich man and rich people don't do this. Even when he was flat broke up after a major financial setback, he continued to refer himself as a rich man. He would cover himself saying there is a difference between being poor and being broke. Being broke is temporary, poor is eternal. So again different perspective and the theme is repeated over the course of this book. Aristotle always says money is power. One wanted me to study hard, earn a degree, and get a good job to earn money. He wanted me to study to become a professional. The other encouraged me to study to be rich, understand how money works, and learn to have it work for me. I don't work for money, but the words he would repeat over me, and money works for me. I choose not to listen to my poor dad, even though he was the one with all the college degrees. Here he says money is one form of power, but what is more powerful is financial education. And money comes and goes, but if you have the education about how money works, you gain power over it and can begin building wealth. So again, the theme is repeated that if you have the financial education, uh, the the education will weigh more, but the right type of education and the right type of things you are implementing in your life, what you will read and study overall eventually, that is who will you become. If you keep reading fiction, you will implement fiction or learn whatever you learn from it, you will apply in real life. You read financial books, you will get into that. If you read self-help, you will get into that. So whatever domain you are in, you need to be very precise for it. Whatever you are feeding your brain, it will manifest all of it. If you want something, work for it. So I'm just quickly going over whatever I have highlighted. So what do we do? I asked. Not work for money until all traces of fear and greed are gone. No, that would be a waste. Sad distress. I mean, emotions are what makes us human. The word emotion stands for energy in motion. Be truthful about your emotion and use your mind and emotion in your favor, not against yourself. So again, he emphasizes to be normal. Like don't need to become a robot to in order to earn money. You just need to be smart about it. Learn to use your emotions to think, not think with your emotions. So again, this is in this specific part of the book is talking about people who earn money and they spend them on material objects because they want to do that, and in the end that causes them to lose money. Wealth is a person's ability to survive so many number of days forward, or if I stopped working today, how long could I survive? The rich buy assets, the poor only have expenses. The middle class buy liabilities they think are assets. Knowledge is power, and with money comes power. With money comes great power that requires the right knowledge to keep it and make it. So again, it's a mixture of uh, knowledge and uh, money. Without that knowledge, the world pushes you around. The first lesson of having money work for you as opposed to working for money is all about power. And also, like the theme of power is also very common among highly rich people. Those who have studied always talk about power. Technical aspects of the market, which are emotion driven, to know about them. Employees earn, get taxed, and then try to live on what is left. A corporation earns, spends everything it can, and is taxed on anything that is left. So, just saying that you need to own assets. And here he talks about like four principles of making money: accounting, investing, understanding markets, and the law. He says if you know these four things, you will always be successful in the market. Uh, that is the primary reason I constantly encourage people to invest more in financial education than in stock, real estate, or market. The smarter you are, the better chance you have of beating the odds. So again, he like is not like a first I read the book I thought he is against education altogether, but he is just education of generalization. He is like supporting education, but in a financial terms. If it is not gambling, if you know what you're doing, it's gambling if you're just throwing money into a deal and playing. I don't know how to do that here yet. Great opportunities are not seen with your eyes; they are seen with your mind. Most people never get wealthy simply because they are not trained financially to recognize opportunities right in front of them. But have fun, most people never win because they're afraid of losing. That is why I found school society. In school, we learn that mistakes are bad. So again, a different perspective, and most of the time he is actually right. Like you can disagree with school thing, but there's a high emphasis on not making mistakes in school. It is what you know that you get, that is your greatest wealth. It is what you do not know, that is your greatest risk. There is always risk. So learn to manage risk. Job security meant everything to my educated dad. Learning meant everything to my rich dad. And he tells a story about like he got a job and then resigned from it just to learn some stuff, and he also like says advise them to just spend a year learning to sell. Even if they earn nothing, their communication skills will improve, and that is priceless. So he like not him but a lot of people I have read about, studied about, have said that uh, always do sales some point in your life, or do a sales course or a job or something, because sales will teach you everything you need to know about starting a business. And here it talks about like cynics never win, said instead unchecked doubt and fear creates a cynic. So he criticize, winner, analyze. So just have that winner mindset, and in every setback or opportunity, find something that you can learn from. And just learn from everything. The, the point is, I learn from all. He said, I have good friends, bad friends. But what I do is, I learn from all of them. So that is how he turns his disadvantage into advantage. And he also refers here about Think and Grow Rich. There is a great book called Think and Grow Rich. It is not called Think, Work Hard and Grow Rich. So he says about like you need to be like we have that positive mindset, look for education, and you will eventually reach that. So uh, study, invest in education foremost, and then invest in sales, and then try to experiment. The more you do it, the better you will get it. So this is uh, my review of Rich Dad Poor Dad. So, until the next video, bye.